on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best way for you to build your offensive line on your MUT 25 squad. We're going to give you a bunch of different options, the best cards out there, the best budget options, some free cards. We're going to talk about abilities, and we're going to cover every spot on that O-line from left tackle all the way over to right tackle. So with that being said, we got a lot of information to get through. Let's go ahead and start talking about left tackles. You have a free option in team captain Joe Staley. Now, is he the best option to upgrade out of all the team captains? Absolutely not. But if you're looking for a left tackle, he's going to be pretty good when you fully power him up to the 94 OVR. The four main attributes that I'm looking at when it comes to offensive linemen for the most part are going to be strength, awareness, pass block, and run block. He has all of that in the 90 plus, and remember, with a team captain, if you upgrade them fully, I think even if you get them all the way up to an 89 OVR, they're going to get ×3 team chem. So you can go 3 different theme teams, you can go 2 and 1, you can go 3, all of the same squad. Team captains are generally going to help you build a theme team a lot easier. And this card does get edge protector for 2 AP. We'll talk about right tackles in the end of the video, but I think it's very important at this point in the year right now to have edge protector, the ability on both your left and right tackle, and again, he's going to get it for 2 AP. Your absolute best option at left tackle right now is going to be Chris Hinton. Now, this is an Ultimate Legend card that came out this past Saturday. He is very expensive for a left tackle, and generally, I'm not going to recommend a lot of you spending 680,000 coins on an offensive lineman. If you're a highly competitive player, you're going to do that already. If you have lots of coins to spend, definitely go for it. The reason this card is so good, it's not because of the attributes, even though those are really good. 95 strength, 92 awareness, 94 pass block, and 96 run block. He gets several discounted ability buckets, including a bunch of 0 AP abilities, and one of those is Edge Protector for 0 AP. So you get that, plus then you have your choice of Linchpin, which is going to help your entire offensive line when it comes to run blocking. Nasty Streak, we're going to talk about that ability a handful of times in this video. That is really good if you like to run the ball a lot. And All Day. All Day is more of a pass coverage or pass blocking ability. You can get any one of those 3. Again, Linchpin, Nasty Streak, or All Day for 0 AP, along with the Edge Protector for 0 AP. So this card, very good, but also very expensive for a reason, because of those discounted abilities. Now, if you're just trying to get Edge Protector on your left tackle, Dion Dawkins from Part 2 of the Genki Force promo, very good card, 94 strength, 96 awareness, 95 pass block, 94 run block. You can get Edge Protector, but he does not get it at a discount. You are going to have to spend the 2 AP. With that being said, if you have enough power, and there's better options in the fantasy pack, but you can use power and get this card essentially for free in the power store. If you save up enough of it, there's a B&D and a non-B&D pack that you can redeem with that power, and if you do, this could be yours. Again, you're gonna have to pay the 2 AP for Edge Protector. If you put 3 elevation paths or elevation tokens into his upgrade path, he also can get All Day for 0 AP, which is a really good ability. And if you're gonna just straight up buy this card, it's about 470,000 coins on the auction house. Your best budget option at left tackle is going to be Roster Revolution Charles Cross. He's about 200,000 coins on average, 92 strength, 92 awareness, 93 pass block, and 91 run block. Now, he can get Edge Protector for 2 AP as well, but if you happen to have any Roster Revolution medals, you can put those into the upgrade path of this card, and you can get Edge Protector at a discount for 1 AP. Now, when it comes to the market of left guard, there's not many options out there. There's 2 really good cards, but they're both like 900,000 coins and up, and I do not want any of you, and I'm speaking to myself when I say this because I would never do it, I would not recommend spending 900,000 coins or even 1,000,000 coins on a left guard. Again, unless you're a highly competitive player, you play in tournaments, MCS events, things like that, you don't need to be spending that much. Now, hopefully, you took advantage and upgraded this Joe Tooney from the Season 5 Field Pass, because this is a free card and one of the best left guards in the game. If you didn't upgrade him, it's too late. Unless you have the upgrade tokens and the base level card of him sitting in your binder, because Season 5 is all over, and that's why I said pretty much during the entire duration of Season 5 that this was the best card to upgrade, and now it's carrying over into Season 6 and still being a very viable card at the position. 93 strength, 96 awareness, 97 pass block, and 94 run block. The Chiefs have one of the best theme teams in the game, so having him on a Chiefs theme team obviously is going to help. And as far as abilities go, he does get all day for 1 AP at a discount. I think that's the only discounted ability that he gets. If you want to equip it because you have ability points free, go for it, but it's not a necessity. And if you don't have this card, you didn't upgrade this card, really there's one option out there, and it's an older, outdated card. It's going to be Quentin Nelson, the zero chill left guard. Pretty good attributes for the price, 120k, 93 strength, 90 awareness, 94 pass block, and 95 run block. He doesn't get any good discounted abilities at all, so if you're going to rock with this card, it should be because you don't have Joe Tooney and you don't care about abilities on this position. A bunch of different options for you at center, and we're going to start with another free option similar to left tackle. At center, you have Jeff Saturday. This is going to be another team captain card that can be upgraded to a 94 OVR. He's got 93 strength, 94 awareness, 95 pass block, only 89 run block. I don't think that's a big deal. He's the starting center on my No Money Spent squad, and also just like Joe Tooney, you can get up to 3 team chemistries on him, so you can go 3 different teams, a 2-in-1, or 3 of the same team, but it's going to help you build that theme team and also give this card some nice boosts. There's a few more expensive cards at this position, but I think the next one that I would recommend here is going to be Playoff Tyler Biadasz. 90 strength on this 94 overall center, 95 awareness, 95 run block, and 94 pass block. He is going to get Identifier for 1 AP. Now, I haven't talked about that ability a ton, but it's an ability I think you should have on at least one of your offensive linemen, and that's all that you need. As long as it's on one of those players, every game you're going to be able to see whoever your opponent is using, which, you know, you can sometimes tell because they're moving around pre-snap, but it's just always good to know who they're on, because you'll see a lot of people go and select certain players on the defensive line. You can kind of tell they might be quick adjusting them to put them in a QB spy or some type of zone, so you might get a hint there. It's kind of like a tell on the other side that you might want to run towards that way because that defensive lineman's going to drop back in coverage. It's also just a good indicator to know like where you might want to throw the ball away from if you have an opponent with a really good user. Of course, you always have to worry about them switch sticking, but it's a good ability on a center, left guard, right guard, or your offensive line or your offensive tackles, as long as you have edge protector as well. But I figured I'd point this card out because he's only 235k and he does get Identifier for 1 AP. You can go really cheap and get the Legend Jeff Saturday, 93 overall with 92 strength, 93 awareness, 94 pass block, and 89 run block. Again, not the greatest card in the world, but at his position, very inexpensive, about 125,000 coins, and he also will get Identifier for 1 AP. There's one other card I want to talk about when it comes to the center position, but I also do want to point out that tomorrow's Ultimate Legends, at the moment I'm recording this, they haven't been fully revealed, but according to MUT Leaks, Kevin Mawai will be getting a card, so he's probably going to see double discounted ability buckets, just like we saw with the Chris Hinton card at left tackle. He's going to become the best center in the game. He could also drop the market on all of the centers that we've talked about so far. Just one other pro tip card, if you will, here. This is not one that you want to have in your starting lineup, but if you get the 88 overall, aka Creed Humphrey, and put him as center number 2 in your lineup, he's going to provide a small boost to your left guard, your right guard, and your starting center. So you can find this card for about 20,000 coins and under. I'll be honest, after this video comes out, I wouldn't be surprised if this card goes up a little bit in price, but have some patience, it'll come back down eventually. The reason this card is good and recommended because it's 20,000 coins, but if you make him the second, the backup center on your depth chart there, he's going to give you +1 strength and +1 awareness to your starting center, your starting left guard, and your starting right guard. So it's just a nice little boost to have for the rest of the year. At right guard, pretty easy recommendation here. Season 6, Will Shields, his card just came out. Not only is it 100% free, but also all 32 team chems. You're looking at the card that I have on my No Money Spent account, where I happen to rock an Eagles Chiefs theme team, so he has his natural team chemistry there, and we're going to be able to bump up the strength, the awareness on that because of team chemistries, and then he also has 96 run block and 95 pass block. So this card not only is free, but he's also going to get 2 discounted ability buckets. One is accessible right now. You can get Identifier on this card for 0 AP. If you already have Identifier on a different offensive lineman for 0 AP, you You can also go with either linchpin, nasty streak, or all day. We talked about those earlier and the differences and how you want to use them based on your play style. And if you haven't unlocked this card already, it's definitely one you want to prioritize once you get your next 90 overall fantasy pack, where you get to select all of the Season 6 champions. And I would definitely start to focus on upgrading him to that 96 overall. Once he gets to 97 overall in a couple weeks here, which Team of the Week will be coming out around that same time, and we will be getting all new offensive linemen, left tackle, the right tackle. Those are going to become the best offensive linemen in the game at every single position. This one should be able to get upgraded to a 97 at that point, and it's also going to drop the market in a lot of these cards we're talking about in this video even more once that Team of the Year program drops. Now, over on my main account, my starting right guard is actually this Super Bowl Larry Little. The reason I like this card, he does have all day. When it was in the Super Bowl promo time, he had all day baked on there for 0 AP. Really good attributes: 97 strength, 90 awareness, 98 pass block, and 96 run block. He's down in price too. This is a pretty expensive card when it first came out, obviously. He's down to about 340,000 coins. Now that the Super Bowl promo is over, all day is still baked on there. You can turn it off if you want, but it would cost you 1 AP to activate. But the main reason that I like this card, obviously outside of the attributes, is that he's going to get on Omniscient for 1 AP. And if you don't know what that ability is, number one, he's pretty much the only card in the game that gets that ability at a discount for 1 AP is huge, but it's going to give you Threat Detector and Identifier combined in one. So not only can you see, who your opponent is using on every play of the game, you also can see what players are blitzing you on 3rd and 4th down. Some people don't like that. It kind of messes with their psyche. For me, I like to know where the blitz is coming from on the most important downs in the game. So you get a card with amazing attributes, pretty affordable price at 340k, and one of the best offensive lineman abilities you can have in the game, where no other cards really get it right now. It's a pretty good one, pretty good card to go after if you're not using the Will Shields. And then if you do have, you're low on coins, but you want to upgrade this position and you don't have Will Shields right now, Dylan Parham, again, another roster revolution card. He's about 160k, 93 strength, 90 awareness, 92 pass block, 94 run block. If you want to put abilities on him, he does get either linchpin or identifier for 1 AP, but you do have to use those roster revolution medals, which can become expensive if you don't open up packs and things like that. So this is just kind of a card to throw out there because it's down in price, but all in all, it's either going to be Will Shields or Larry Little in my opinion. We've made our way over to right tackle. The best right tackle in the game right now is going to be AKA Icons Joe Alt. Love the card art on this one. Good attributes: 95 strength, 92 awareness, 94 pass block, and 94 run block. Unfortunately, this card actually doesn't get any edge protector discount. He does get all day for 0 AP, but again, I would prioritize left and right tackle having edge protector, even if you have to spend the 2 AP. For me, he's my starting right tackle on my main account. Deion Dawkins on my main account is at left tackle. I'm spending the 4 AP together on both of these cards to make sure I have edge protector, and in a different bucket, he also does get all day for 0 AP. This Joe Alt card, roughly about 410,000 coins, a little bit expensive. If you want to go cheaper than that, you have playoff Andrew Wiley. The Commanders got like almost a full offensive line with the playoff promo several months ago here, and this card's still pretty good at right tackle. 90 strength, 91 awareness, 94 pass block, and 95 run block, and he is going to get edge protector for 1 AP. I think that plus the attributes plus the cost of 230k, not a bad pickup. And if you're low on coins and you still want to get a right tackle out there, you can also take a look at legend Willie Anderson. 94 strength, 92 awareness, 91 pass block, and 93 run block. He's only 115,000 coins, and again, most importantly, he was one of the very few cards, or first cards I should say, to get edge protector on a discount. You can get it on this card for 1 ability point. Definitely worth it if you're on a budget and you're trying to get that ability but you're low on coins. And there you have it. Those are the best offensive linemen to be using right now at every single position, plus the best abilities to use on them. Thank you guys for tuning into another video. Hopefully it helped. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.